When it's blood in the streets and you remain quiet, don't you come with a speech. Man down, done by police. Hood cries, you ignore it, don't say nothing to me. The hood been crying out, but no one ever hears. Yeah, until they turn it upside down. Now everyone appears. I bring up Trayvon, you say he was a thug. I bring up John Crawford, you say he had a gun. I bring up Eric Garner, you say he was overweight. And you say that Michael Brown should have never tried to run. Do you really not realize that it's a pattern of you not having compassion? When these tragedies happen, isn't it odd? Usually you sympathize with the victim, but this time you just continue to side with the killers. Could it be you brought into the lie? Did we love the genocide? Yo, the hood got a record that none of us can deny. Some are killers and others pick it up just to survive. You think you would be as holy if you grew up on this side? No excuses, but you gon' have to tweak your perspective. It's easy being sheep with them sheep were protected. Get around in wolves and them teeth start projecting. Second that you sleep, you can leave unexpected. Check it. When it's blood in the streets and you remain quiet, don't you come with a speech. Man.
Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm glad that y'all tuning in today for this another episode. As y'all see this episode, we're going to deal with Kevin Samuels again. I know. Y'all is getting so sick and tired of me talking about Kevin Samuels, but we got to bring him back up again because once again, Mr. KS, the Godfather himself, is trending yet again. So we're going to talk about it, all right? This time around, as you see the title, this is talking about Kevin Samuels versus Dr. Umar Johnson, the Prince of Pan-African. Now, well, what I'm going to do in this particular show is that we're going to investigate what's going on here. I was seeing it yesterday, well, not yesterday, but throughout the weekend that many people that was posting different posts saying that Kevin Samuels and Dr. Umar Johnson was quote unquote beefing. And of course, you know exactly how I am. I always like to investigate things before I share my perspective about it. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to go ahead and present the actual video that everyone been talking about. This is an actual Kevin Samuel video that everyone's been talking about, and we're just going to go from there. And we're going to see that Kevin Samuel actually did those shots at the Prince of Pan-Africanism or not. But we're gonna see right now. So what I'm doing right now, I'm getting the video together, and we're gonna just run through this. Okay. All right, and now, if y'all been tuning in to a lot of Kevin Samuel shows, of course, you know, all his shows is over almost about 2 hours long. So just for the sake of this particular discussion, I'm starting right at the point where Kevin Samuel started talking to this young lady, this guest on the show, okay? So without further ado, let's go and jump into this. We first and see what in the world is Kevin Samuel talking about, and did he actually throw shots at Dr. Umar Johnson, and this beef is actually accurate, all right? So here we go. We got the video going, and let's jump into it, okay?
What's your name?
I'm going to mute myself too since my dog barking.
Hi, what's your name?
Whitney.
Whitney. Hi, Whitney. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. What you got for me?
I don't know. I just wanted to call in. I've been watching you for a little bit, about a month, and I just wanted to kind of call in and I don't know, maybe kind of touch in as far as like your stance on women and the way you kind of present your, your ideals or your experiences. I just feel like sometimes what you're saying, a lot of it, it's true. It's harsh. The delivery is harsh, but
Were you raised with your dad? Would you raise with your dad?
I was until 10.
Right.
I mean, he was cheating. There was infidelity.
Hold on. My point is, were you raised around men?
Yes, I have 5 brothers.
No, no, those aren't men. Those were boys.
Okay.
So, what black women call harsh is called masculinity everywhere else.
Okay.
Because if it wasn't, how many black women do you see that are bulimic, trying to stay rail thin to get on the cover of Cosmopolitan and be in fashion shows like white women do?
Not very many.
Exactly. Because black men are anything but harsh. But go ahead.
But I mean, given the fact that you're an image consultant, I mean, it makes sense that
Yes,
your presentation as far as the woman should be a size 4 or a size 6. I don't fit that. I'm not.
no, it's not. That has nothing to do with being an image consultant. That has everything to do with the AMA and normal human anatomy, human physiology, and human evolution. Go back
Right.
hundreds or go back 1,000 years and find me a large female skeleton. Women have been the same height and weight up until we came up with the thing called the bliss point: fat, sugar, salt. How old are you, by the way?
I would like for you to guess before I actually.
Oh no,
tell
I don't
you.
do that. No, I don't do that.
You don't do that.
No, I don't.
You don't do that.
No.
Well, why not?
Okay, ma'am, this is my show. I don't play games with women. You can either tell me how old you are or not.
I'm 31.
All right. So go ahead and get to your criticisms because you got them. I don't mind. Put them out. I mean, go ahead. You don't have to soft. You don't. I mean, you don't like the way I say some things. Okay, just tell me what the issues are.
No. I think that what you say is true. I think that Black women, there is a big issue with our weight. I was one of those girls who struggled with my weight. So I agree with a lot of things that you say. That's why I'm an avid listener.
But
it's harsh, but I get what you're saying. It's just like, sometimes it's like the way that you come off is just like, it's just gonna be, sometimes it just be a little like digging, you know? And sometimes I just feel like sometimes I want to be like, damn, like kind of lay off a little bit, you know? And so I know what you're saying. It's sometimes, cause I know you're coming from a good place and I'm like judging or criticizing your show. I just feel like
hold on. If you watch my show.
Yeah.
Just to address your comment, Miss Tracy, I mean, I'm not a Kevin Samuel groupie. All right. Just let you know.
Dig, because that would imply that I'm talking to the same person over and over again. See, let's say that I did what you suggest doing. What are some men that actually speak to Black women the way you think they should be spoken to? Who's doing it right? Who are some Black men that speak to Black women the way you feel like they should be spoken to? Who's doing it right?
I mean, there's some. I mean, there
Who?
are like people.
Give me some names.
Okay, right now I can't think of them right now. There are like some people who are like ministers, pastors.
Hold on, I need to know who, ma'am. See, that doesn't work for me. I need to know who.
You need
yes.
Okay, you need. Okay. Right off the cuff. Okay. A guy. Dr. Umar Johnson. He's done stuff about telling women and stuff like that. He has. But like his delivery is not as harsh and brutal as yours, right?
You mean Dr. Umar Johnson The man
Yes.
who has two children by two different women that he never married. Dr. Umar Johnson, the guy that for the last 10 years has not built brick one of a school he's collected money from.
As
Dr.
for an
Umar,
example,
hold on, ma'am. Dr. Umar Johnson, the man who calls you queen, mother, goddess, and all this other kind of stuff.
not about all that. I
Oh,
didn't.
hold on,
You
ma'am.
asked for.
Hold on, ma'am.
I gave.
Hold on. Oh, see, you can't overtalk me. I allowed you time to say what you had to say. And I had another woman call in. Matter of fact, I had a friend today play a show of a woman who came in and called in and said the same thing.
Uh-huh.
You black women want coddling language and to be told that you're mother of the earth and you're beautiful and you're this and you're that. But let me ask you, this softening language, talking like Umar Johnson, is he affecting and improving any black woman's outcomes that way?
I think
No, he's not.
the delivery. Yes, I
No,
think
he's
so.
not. No, he's okay. See, the thing is, ma'am, you
Well,
can
how do
feel
you
that.
know that? That's
Well,
the thing. How do you?
because he can't even because okay, you're putting a
Okay.
man who has women in his chat room, women on his comment section, in his inbox DM daily telling me, "Thank you, you've helped change my life." Some of it's harsh, but I need to hear it. Compared to a man who has no work to show. So for you lady, I think it's incredible that you ladies come up here talking about talk to me like Umar Johnson. And Umar Johnson will even tell black women about their hair. I
He
am not.
tells black men to go natural. He tells like
I'm gonna tell you this,
he's
man.
a
I'm gonna tell you this.
therapist.
Here's what you need to
He's
understand.
a woman
What does
go
your
to
husband? What
therapy.
does your husband say?
Therapy.
What does your husband
Come
say?
on.
What does your husband say? I didn't hear
I'm
you.
not married. I'm not married. Oh, you can't see me. I thought you were looking
No,
at
no,
me.
no.
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
hear you. I said, what does your husband say? You're not married.
Oh, I thought I was looking at the screen. I thought I was doing this like,
Your
oh, I'm
point.
not
I
married. I
know
thought
you. Because have you ever been married?
no.
That's not. Do you think there's a coincidence?
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm
Go
not.
ahead.
Because see, in order to be with a man who knows what he wants, you're going to hear some things you may not necessarily want to hear. See, it doesn't matter how anybody says it. I can say it. Rebecca Lynn Pope, who is a black female matchmaker who no longer does it, talks about black women's unrealistic dating standards and wanting higher than they are. The net of it, ma'am, is it's not my job to be overly soft. I am professional and direct. But
Okay.
here's the better question.
Brutally,
Why do we have so many of our women? Why are 80% of black women overweight?
honey. Okay. Well, let me tell you, as someone who was once overweight and who's still kind of like has
Right,
like a weight, the
right,
watch weight,
right.
it's an emotional thing.
Well, okay, let me stop you right there. And you're 31, honey.
Yeah.
At age 18, you're responsible for you. Have you gone to get therapy to deal with these emotional things?
Well,
That's a
well, I
that's a
have
yes or
this is
no.
that's a no.
Okay,
I
so
was
you've self-diagnosed that you eat for emotional reasons, or you did.
well at the time. Well,
But
I've
that's
actually
but the point is you've self-diagnosed that you at the time ate for emotional reasons. Is that true or false?
not when I was 18, no, but
No,
through
no,
the
no, ma'am. You
years,
just said I said you just said you ate for emotional reasons. Yes.
yeah, I was an emotional eater
Stop right
growing up.
there. Stop right there. That's a self-diagnosis.
Right.
Where's the clinical diagnosis to go along with it?
Well, I self-diagnosed just because of research and the
Where's the
fact that I
clinical
did
diagnosis to go with it? I mean,
all
black women are some of the most educated, intelligent people on the country, but yet you won't go talk to the professionals about professional matters. You'll self-diagnose, but you won't go the next step.
well, as far as going to a therapist, I wouldn't mind going to a therapist, but the funny thing is, I'm a therapist. That's my job.
What kind of
I went to school.
therapist?
I do social work, clinical therapy.
then you should be the first one in therapy.
I mean, I guess I
No,
could
there's no I guess.
realize
No,
that-
I guess. No, there's no I guess to it. Many psychiatrists go to their own. Many you should be in therapy yourself because are you serious?
I'm
Are you
so
trolling me?
serious, sir.
So let me get this right.
serious.
So let me get this right. You're a 31-year-old therapist who's never been to therapy for your own issues.
Yes! Isn't it amazing?
No, it's not. It's why you're unmarried. And it's why you and it's why you're coming in here telling me that I need to talk like Umar Johnson, a therapist that apparently you believe in, who ain't got no damn work done.
Oh, excuse me. Do not throw the fact that I'm not married in my face.
Whoa, check that shit. Who you think you're talking to? Who you talking to? No, there's no excuse me. Who the frick does you think you're talking to? This is my show. You can leave if you don't like it. Don't tell me what to do on here. Oh,
I get it.
Yes, I'm glad you do.
I get it.
You
All right.
got it? Good.
Well, I thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, enjoy with your husband.
Good night.
Enjoy your lack of success with me.
Now I'm stopping it right here intentionally. Now, if you want to see this full interview, that's the title right here. All you gotta do is go into his YouTube channel, and the title of the video is how to avoid high value men when they're horrible and blah 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 whatever. But the reason why I'm bringing this video up, no, it's not to clout chase Kevin Samuels or to say that I'm just this big super fan and I'm trying to defend Kevin Samuels' behavior, because to be honest, I honestly do agree with the caller here for us his as you say aggressiveness with her or with different callers. But then again, this is just how the way he is. That is how the way his personality is. He's a very direct person. All right. But the whole point that I'm sharing this is because since the end of last week, we've been having this whole thing going on between Kevin Samuels and Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, Kevin Samuels and people were saying that Kevin Samuels pretty much called out Dr. Umar Johnson and they just had this big beef. Now, I wanted to show this video this part of the video in its entirety, because it's a lot of content creator that goes and just only do a little quick segment parts, do a little quick trim here, paste there, and put the video together, and then they just send it, then they're going viral. Now, the reason why, as me being a content creator, why I totally dislike that is because it creates a false narrative. All right. Now, based on what I've seen with this particular episode, I don't see anything what Kevin Samuels was saying that was being disrespectful towards Dr. Umar Johnson at all, other than him addressing the lady, because it was the lady of the college. She the one who brought up Dr. Umar, because she was talking about how the way he was talking to her. So he asked her to name any man who's successful who doesn't talk to women direct, and she just so happened to name out of everybody, and she had plenty of choices. She could have named Steve Harvey or anyone else. She could even name Derrick Jackson, but she decided to name Dr. Umar Johnson. So this was the whole reason why Kevin Samuels brought up this whole situation, this whole thing about Dr. Umar Johnson. It wasn't nothing to be disrespectful about, but he was being direct to that lady. All right. So normally, when I do these perspective videos like this, normally I try to maintain a unbiased perspective, but in this particular case, I'm not going to be unbiased. I'm going to be very biased, and the reason why is because I dislike it when people who are content creator, they go out and try to create a false narrative on people. The reason why I dislike this is because I've had situations where my content can end up going viral because certain people only take little segments of it and then they just spread it without getting the full context of the story. So that's the reason why I'm biased with this, for the simple fact that I don't like that at all, period. Now, if you're going to tell a story, tell the story correctly instead of trying to create a false narrative just so your content could go viral and people could like your content, you know. So this is my whole thing. Now, I know I got people addressing Kevin Samuels. This whole thing, it's not per se addressing Kevin Samuels and his behavior. I already did another video this last week where we was dealing with Kevin Samuels' behavior. In the video, that's the video I did last week. That's when I was with a psychotherapist too, and we was addressing Kevin Samuels' behavior. But that's, neither here or there. All right. But the whole point, once again, is that I dislike when people try to clout chase people like that, or content creators or anybody like that. They try to take little segments and try to make it more than what it is without telling the full story. It is to me is very rude. It's very disrespectful to do things like that. And it just don't help the situation out, period. So now we're dealing with this this narrative that's going on that ain't even true at all. So, oh yeah, sorry about that, Miss Juanita. Well, when this over, you can review it in the beginning. Miss Heller, she said he's angry at women because he's gay. He blames women for not being able to change his preference. Now, to be honest with you, Miss Ellis, I don't know. Different people been said rumors about Kevin Samuels being gay. Do I care about that? No, to be honest with you, I really don't. And Miss Whitney, you're saying he's not just direct, he's rude and disrespectful. Yeah, like I say, well, when I did my last show dealing with Kevin Samuels, it was entitled "Cancel Kevin Samuels." We dig deep into Kevin Samuels' behavior, where we start talking about his certain behavior traits. And one thing that we came into the conclusion about is that we did come to the conclusion that Kevin Samuels do have narcissistic behavior issues, and this due to his past relationships. Oh, you're okay, Miss Tina. Once again, what I'm doing, I'm addressing these rumors about Kevin Samuel and Dr. Umar Johnson having beef, and what I'm doing, I'm just providing clarity that that's based on what Kevin Samuel was talking about. He wasn't saying anything disrespectful to Dr. Umar Johnson, and also I have the video up, so during your leisure time, y'all could go on this YouTube channel and search this video, and you can see this video of what he's talking about, and you can see that he does being honest, Yeah, Miss Ellis, I agree with that too. He is a very blunt, honest person, but just like the caller was saying, they were saying that his delivery is what turn people off. I made an example of this on my last video too, and I'll keep referencing this last video I did with him, meaning quote unquote. Y'all need to go check that out. But I made an example of how the way it is, right? So the example I made is this: is that you know how y'all go to church, right? And y'all go to church to hear this one pastor, and y'all want to hear this pastor y'all love how the way this pastor preach and teach, and you go every single Sunday or wherever time you go to hear this pastor preach. But sometimes you have that minister that have to come up, right? So when you have that minister come up on when the pastor had to take a break, that minister is more direct and to the point than the pastor. So therefore, a lot of people in the church, they don't like his delivery, even though the minister probably preaching about some true stuff or relevant stuff, but they just don't like his delivery. And so this is the same way how it is with Kevin Samuels. Now, to be honest with you, there are things that he do say that it actually be truth, it'd be his truth. Notice I said truth and not facts. All right. But it do be his honest truth. Right. So his whole thing is that he does an honest and direct person, period. And some people don't know how to deal with people that's honest and direct to them, and they end up getting into their feelings. And this is the whole situation where a lot of women deal with Kevin Samuels. So therefore, that's why many women they're going to either on this platform or they're going to other platforms talking about, hey, we need to cancel Kevin Samuels because he talked to us a certain way. Now, I know plenty of people, even on content creators. I know plenty of people and content creators, they resemble the same type of characteristics Kevin Samuels. What I mean by that is that they are more direct, just the same as Kevin Samuels. They are brutally honest, they're brutally direct. I mean, it's just how the way they are. But just because they're this way, that doesn't mean the message that they say should be discredited just because they honest and direct. Now, one thing about me, and this is just me personally, I'd rather for a person to be honest and direct with me instead of beating around the bush or, as you say, being flaky with me. I'd rather for you to be straight up honest with me and tell me your truth. That way I know exactly where you at and where you stand at versus you being flaky with me and, trying to be what they call it, being passive aggressive or whatever. Ms. Wading, she said his accusations against Dr. Johnson is the same thing he's guilty of. Show you right, huh? What's up, bro? You said Umar is the prince of pan pizza. Yo, money boy. I actually seen your other podcast that you did about Dr. Umar Johnson. What was that documentary? Yeah, I actually seen that documentary. There was actually some pretty good content that you put together there about Dr. Umar Johnson. It had me thinking. It had me also researching some stuff too about him too. Yeah, so that's some pretty good stuff. Yeah, 4K watching it every time he's live. People say people aren't turned off. Yeah, that's true. And one thing about that too, Money Boy, is that I didn't been on Kevin Samuels lives too, where I literally see people cash apping him and paying him just so they could get their comments and get their comments up there saying that they don't like him. I mean, what kind of crazy stuff is that? Do you literally, a person that you literally say that you don't like, you literally saying that this person talks bad down on women, but yet it's still there are women and men will literally go on his platform, pay him just to get their comment up there just to say how much they don't like him. Ain't that crazy? But yet it's still he's doing this thing. I can't knock him. I can't knock Kevin Samuels at all. I mean, he's doing this thing. Yeah, Miss Whitney, she said, oh yeah, because these are evil. People are used to being hurt. That's an interesting perspective. That's interesting. Now, One other thing is this, and I'm still trying to figure this thing out even to this day, is that if you don't like a person, why even go onto his platform to entertain him? If you don't like him, why even share his comment or content or anything like that? I mean, why? If there's certain person that I don't like, whether it's a content creator, whatever, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just not gonna look at their content, because at the end of the day, all I know is the one thing that they're talking about is just their truth. Their truth can affect my personal life. And that's why I don't understand about women too. I don't understand how let me rephrase that. I don't understand how some women get so elevated about Kevin Samuels to where they just up in their feelings about him. At the end of the day, this man do not control your life. He does not control nothing that you do. If you feel what Kevin Samuels saying is not valid in your life, then don't accept it. Don't accept that truth. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Money boy, he said this. How's he angry at women if he's pushing them to be in relationships? That's a good question, bro. That's a good question, because just like I was saying earlier, even though he projected in a certain way that people don't like it, it doesn't discredit the message that he's saying behind it. Because he honestly do have receipts where women come back on there and they be thanking him. They be thanking him for saving their relationships and all kind of stuff. So, I mean, you can't knock it. Yeah, that's true. At the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your decision. It's your decision where if you want to listen to him or not. It's the same thing when we are going to these church houses and stuff. You can either choose to listen to the pastor or not. It's totally your decision. Yeah, one boy, he said, who cares if 40K who are watching and supporting are turned off? Yeah. Because at the same time, them same people they're gonna be back. Yeah, one boy said this, bro. Black women say anything to discredit men in 2021. You know what? To be honest with you, Money Boy, I've been, and this is just my perspective on this. I actually been seeing a trend in that lately. Started from 2020, where I really been noticing that. Because we're supposed to be together, right? For us Black people, we're supposed to be together. We're supposed to be together, unity, right? So whenever these men who have these platforms like Derrick Jackson, Umar Johnson, even Kevin Samuels, where whenever they have these type of platforms and they're honestly speaking honest truth, why do we go through the point of trying to discredit their truth? Because once again, like I stated earlier, it's their truth. It's not 100% facts, even though they could back up their truth with certain data and statistics. But at the end of the day, it's still their truth. And it's the same with me and my platform. My perspective is that I share. All of this is just my perspective. All of this is just my truth. I mean, I could 100% back up my truth with statistics and data if I choose to. But most of the time I don't, because all I'm doing is sharing my perspective, and I don't see no reason for me to try to back it up with statistics and anything like that, even though I could. That's for real, money boy. Miss Tina, who you talking about? Are you talking about me or are you talking about money boy? Yeah, but anyway, once again, I appreciate everybody watching right now, tuning in to this. Those of you who didn't catch the beginning of this, well, what I did, I shared this video purposely about Kevin Samuels. He was I don't know, he was actually addressing a caller, and the caller was calling Kevin Samuels out about how the way he talked to her and other women. So Kevin Samuels on this video, he asked, well, name any young man that you know that doesn't talk direct. So the woman thought about it. Then she said Dr. Umar Johnson. So Kevin Samuels, he addressed the woman by pretty much just telling her about Dr. Umar Johnson stuff. And where he addressed it, he wasn't addressing where he was trying to diss Dr. Umar or nothing like that. All he was doing just addressing the woman, and that was it. Oh, one other thing too, y'all. Too, and I forgot to share this with y'all too. I forgot to share this with y'all too. This rumor or this so-called beef thing that they manifested, right? Let me show y'all this. Guess when he did this video? I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all right now. This video is back in 2020. He did this video back in 2020. So you mean to tell me that someone took their time to go through this dude content all the way back in 2020 and to pull this up and say, oh, Kevin Samuels is dissing Dr. Umar. And this video was all the way back in 2020, last year. Something he said last year, and it is being brought up to this year. Ain't that crazy? But just like I say, I can relate to this, y'all, because I remember when I put out some content almost like a couple of years ago, and somebody just take one little thing that I said, and share it as though I just said it last week. I just said that almost like 2 or 3 years ago. So I mean, it's the same with Kevin Samuels. Yeah, Miss Whitney, she said, I learned about him through a friend. Women can't be in a relationship by themselves. Men leave just because we are black. Don't mean we have to agree with every black person. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That at the end of the day, all it is just his truth. I mean, you don't have to agree with his truth. It is his truth. You know, if you don't agree with it, just keep moving. I want to allow his truth to elevate you to the point where you resemble a hatred for a person that you don't even know. Because at the end of the day, Kevin Samuels is going to do what Kevin Samuels is going to do. And there ain't nothing nobody can do to stop that. It is what it is. So Deshaun said, so what about what? Put into the chat of what you're talking about so I know what you're talking about. But at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, he's speaking about today's women, and most of his truth are accurate. Yeah, Yeah, I could agree to that. Just like I said on my other, well, when I did this other video about Kevin Samuels, I did mention that Kevin Samuels, he is talking about a certain type of women. Yeah, that he is talking about a certain type of women. Miss Tina, I said that the last time. I don't mind doing the interview with Kevin Samuels. I don't mind doing the interview with him. Are you talking about me, Miss Tina, or somebody else doing the interview with me? But yeah, I don't mind. I ain't scared of Kevin Samuels. Oh, are you talking about Money Boy? Speaking of which, Money Boy, he said this: his truth is universal truth. Women with extremely high standards, but can't offer that die alone. Yep, that's what he say. And Money Boy said the same thing. Heck yeah, I interviewed with him. Like, why not? Oh, you all talking about me? Yeah, I do an interview with him. I'm not scared of no Kevin saying I do an interview with anybody. It don't matter to me. I had did a live almost 2 weeks ago, and I said I don't mind doing an interview with Kevin Samuels. But at the end of the day, I don't know if he would want to interview me. See, Money Boy, he's thinking like a content creator, because that's exactly what I was thinking about too. Exactly. Oh, Money Boy. Also, I know this off the topic, but also I see your other interview too as well with But what was the other dude name? I can't think of his name. You know who I'm talking about, bro? The other dude who be talking about black women too. Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, I seen your interview with Tommy Sotomayor, bro. Yeah, that was a pretty good interview too. And yes, Tommy. So to be honest with y'all, Tommy Sotomayor is way. If y'all trying to based on feelings and being direct, Tony Sotomayor is way worse than Kevin Samuels. To be honest with you, to be honest. Yeah, Kevin Samuels, he be trying to want to throw some universal truth out there to you, but Tony Sotomayor, he gonna tell you exactly how it is. If you don't like it, oh well. That is how it is. But yeah, once again, I'm just saying, y'all. I actually asked to do an interview with Derrick Jackson. To be honest with you, I went on one Derrick Jackson page too. Matter of fact, because he been doing some lives lately. So I went on this page and I told him, like, whenever him and his wife are ready, I want to interview them. Shoot, but we'll see. But yeah, anyway, y'all. Anyway, once again, at the end of the day, it does not matter at all. I wouldn't let a man, and I'm talking about women, I wouldn't let a man elevate y'all to the point where y'all resemble any type of hatred for a dude that you don't even know. And this dude's not even thinking about y'all or nothing like that. And I'm just being honest with you. Regardless if you like his message or not, or how the way he presents his message, that's either neither here nor there. At the end of the day, it's your choice, your decision. Period. You know what? I was gonna invite people. You know what? I was gonna invite people on, but you know what? What the heck? What the heck? Y'all want to come on real quick before I get off here? Y'all jump on here. Why not? Here you go. Here's the link. Jump on. If y'all want to come on, go ahead, jump on. Yeah, before I go. Yeah, if you want to speak your piece, you could go ahead and jump on. Miss Wood, she said, I'm confused. We're talking about not downing each other, but it's okay for men. Battle of the sexes? No, not really. It's not okay for no one to talk down on people, period. Notice what I said. It's not okay for no one to talk down on anyone, period, regardless of your sex, whether you're a man or a woman. Now, throughout me spending months looking at Kevin Samuel content, at the end of the day, even though his message, even though how the way he presents his message is not everyone's cup of tea, but I got to be honest. I have to be honest. Some of his message that he's saying, it do resonate for the women that he's talking about. But his message is not for every woman. It's only for the certain type of women that he's addressing. That's it. That is it. It's no different from when I'm up here and I'm talking to. Well, when I'm talking, it's only for who is for. Period. I mean, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it or if you disagree, that's fine too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But the only difference is that even though I'm also a direct person, the only difference is that in my directness, I think about people's feelings per se. Or you could say I have a certain type of empathy for people. So when I say certain things, I want them to understand what I'm saying. And I want it to resonate with them and hit home with them. But at the same time, I don't want them to feel like that I'm destroying them or violating them or any type of way, if that makes sense. It's kind of similar to how I talk to my kids too, you know. Like there's certain situations where I got to be direct because I'm their father. But just because I'm direct with them, that doesn't mean that I dislike them or I want the worst for them. I be direct that way because I'm their father. And I do it for their best interest. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of these women, they really do need a reality check. I agree with you on that. I agree. Now, once again, by this delivery, I mean, I'm not going to knock Kevin Samuels by his delivery. I'm not going to sit up here and say, "Hey, Kevin Samuels, you need to change your delivery." Now, if I'm doing that, then I'm no better than him. What I'm doing, I'm being manipulative. I want him to be a certain way how I want him to be. And that's how some of these women who disagree with him, they have the same mentality that they want him to be a certain way that's pleasing to them. Yeah, that's true, money boy. Man and woman alike put each other down. That is so true. That's true. And you are correct, money boy. Speaking of which, y'all, I know I keep on bringing Moneyboy up a lot. I'm bringing him a lot. The reason why is because M Pain Trey, his platform name is Moneyboy Trey. So if y'all have a chance after the show, go ahead and check his platform out. He do be having some real good content. I follow him, and I watch a lot of his content. So he do have some really good content. But however, I have to be real with y'all. Money Boy is one of them like Kevin Samuels type persons where he gonna tell you how it is, unfiltered. That is how the way he is. But yeah, check his platform out. He be having some real good content. Yeah, yeah. So he displayed it right now on YouTube. Check him out. He has some real good content. Yep, that's true. Miss Whitney, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Kevin Samuels' platform? Is his platform for women? If you're talking about Kevin Samuels, there, to be honest with you, it really is for everyone, but more women just gravitate towards it. It's also the same way with my one platform, where when I look at the analytics on my platform, I have about 85% women on my platform. About 85% of women on my platform right now. And then I not only have about 15 or 20% men on my platform. I don't know why it's that way, but it is. Maybe because there's more women than men. I don't know. But it is what it is. Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Whitney. Yeah, we do need to build each other up. I agree with that. And this is nothing. When I did my other show where we was talking about Counselor Kevin Samuels, one thing that me and the other psychotherapist that was on my platform, one thing we did both agree on was that we agreed that it should never be a counsel moment where you just want to counsel somebody because you just open your feelings, especially as Black people. I also had mentioned this on a separate podcast too, where I briefly was talking about the market cane. Those of you who not familiar with the market cane, let me go ahead and explain to you real quick. Basically, what the market cane is based on the biblical story of Cain and Abel, right? Cain got so jealous of his brother that he ended up killing him. And so God had marked him, what's known as the market cane. Now, the market cane symbolized the jealousy and envy and hatred. And so right now, even to this day, many of us carry that same market cane, where you have this envy, jealousy, and hatred for your brother instead of being your brother keeper. Many people have that. We get so jealous off of simple stuff. We get jealous because one dude is doing better than another. I even seen it even with content creators getting jealous of another content creator because he's getting more views and likes instead of helping and building each other up. Crazy, ain't it? Yes, sir. We have to build up in small groups. The masses will never stop it. Yes, sir. I mean, it's just the same thing. Like Money Boy, he's on here right now. I'm all for helping them and building each other because we're both our content creators. So I'm all for helping and building each other, promoting each other. I'm all for that. And we both was introduced by Mario J, Mr. Tough Love himself. That's also a channel y'all need to check out too as well. Pretty good content, by the way. But yeah, we need to build on each other instead of doing all this jealousy and hatred and all this extra stuff. But we also have to be our brother's keeper. We also have to hold each other accountable for certain things that we do as well. So even with the situation with Kevin Samuels, and then we can even talk about Derrick Jackson too for a little bit. Even with situation with that, we have to hold each other accountable. So when they do certain things, then yeah, we got to call them out on it. Even with Dr. Umar, with his 20-year plan of building the school that haven't been built yet. Well, when they doing certain things that it's not benefiting the community or benefit of the brotherhood, yeah, we got to call them out on it. We be calling out on it. We're not being a hater, but we're doing that out of brotherly love. Yes, ma'am. Yep, that's when we need to really take a look at what success is. Yeah, I agree. I agree to that. One boy say, hell, I hope I can get 4K people to listen to me at once with a message like building relationship among blacks. Hey, it's coming, bro. Yeah, because I got hope and faith for your platform. It's coming. It is coming. Hey, Money Boy, I'm very shocked that after when you had what's his name on your platform, I was shocked that it didn't help build your platform with Tony Sotomayor. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm not sure at the link just in case y'all want to jump on here, but if not, then I'm getting ready to call it a wrap. It's almost 10 o'clock my time. I'm in Texas, so yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock my time. And I appreciate everyone. Oh, it did? Oh, good. I'm glad for you, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm not happy for you. But yeah. Yeah. So I'm not figuring call it a wrap. Y'all, once again, if y'all didn't see the beginning of this, I recommend once when I jump off and I share this on Facebook, go ahead and catch the beginning of this too, so you can understand where I'm coming from, and so we could get over this Kevin Samuel versus Dr. Umar Johnson fake narrative. All right. And so that's pretty much it, y'all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might do something else tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm being undecisive right now, y'all. But oh well. Well, once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in to me. Like and follow and share this content as well. I appreciate that a whole lot. And so until next time, y'all continue to fight fate with faith. And I will see y'all at the next podcast. All right. Y'all be safe. All right.